watermelon. See, watermelon keep your mushroom tip hard. I'm getting a little older. I'm 38 now. I gotta eat me some goddamn watermelon, keep the mushroom tip strong, baby. This video, baby, is going down tonight. I need somebody to share this video. Hit that like button right now if you're rocking with Nino Brown. It's going down tonight, baby. It's going down tonight, baby. I need somebody to hit that like button, boy. We're going down tonight, baby. Girl! See, what I want to tell you tonight is going to change your perspective. It's going to boost your self-confidence. I ain't say arrogance, I said self-confidence. It's going to boost your belief system in yourself. You got to remember who you are at all times. You got to remember when you walk in these buildings who you are. When you get around people, you can't forget who you are. Girl! Let me tell you something, baby. It's a must when you walk in these buildings and when you get in these relationships around people, man. You can't let these people handle you however they want to handle you. It don't matter what they say. It don't matter how they say, oh, damn, you think you all. Let me tell you something. You know you all that. It ain't about arrogance. It's about confidence. You got to walk in the building with a certain kind of self-confidence and self-belief in yourself that nobody else can understand because you love yourself. Girl! Don't never place value in yourself from others. Don't place the key to your happiness in the hand of somebody else. Let me tell you something. I need somebody to hit that like button tonight, baby. It's going down, baby. I'm talking about, it's going down tonight, baby. I want you to walk in every door that you go in. I want you to walk in every relationship you go in. I want you to walk in every job that you apply for. I want you to walk in any kind of business meeting that you walking into. I want you to walk in any door that God bless your 2 feet to put it left in front of the right. To walk into. And I want you to walk in there and demand respect. I want you to walk in there and demand honor. You demand that. I want you to walk in them buildings. I want you to walk in that relationship. I want you to walk up to some people, because some people be looking like, man, maybe I don't qualify to date her. Or maybe he out my category. Let me tell you something. It ain't damn person out here on planet Earth out your reach. That's from Beyonce, Will Smith, Barack Obama, whoever you want, you can have them mother. Let me tell you something, baby. You gotta walk out there with that kind of confidence where you believe in yourself, baby. Walk in every door demanding respect. Walk in every door demanding honor. They supposed to honor you. And you honoring them, but at the end of the day, you love yourself. I want you to walk in every door demanding superior treatment, seniority, baby. From everybody in that room. From everybody you ever dealt with. Think about how you compromise your value and how they took that and ran it on you, baby. Let me tell you something, baby. Girl! When you get in your most vulnerable modes, that's the time you gotta separate from people and go to your alone state where you can get back and focus on the things that's on your plate. You start to feel alone. You start to compromise you start to feel lonely. But you still gotta maintain your integrity when you get lonely. You got to walk in the room and demand respect, honor, and superior treatment from everybody in that room. Anybody that you're in a relationship with supposed to give you that. Walk in every room understanding that your presence alone adds value to that room. Girl! Walk in every relationship understanding that my presence alone adds value to you. You were ugly before I met you. Now I make you look pretty. I make you better. I make you look better. You gotta walk in there. I ain't say arrogance. I said confidence. I said confidence. I'm gonna tell you something. When you walk in the room and you got your head high and you got your chin up and you got your chest out. You got your chest out. God sent you there. Watermelon. when you go in the room, baby, and you got your head high. See, you could tell a lot about a person when they walk in the room and they got their head down. They got low self-esteem, low confidence. They walking like they don't believe in themselves. But when you got your head high, when you got your chin up, I'm talking about your nose in the air. I'm talking about you understand your value. You understand your worth. You know what you worth. They can't tell you what you worth. You know what you worth.
Who raised you?
And you got your chest out. You don't see nobody. You ain't scared of nothing. You ready for whatever they bringing because you know God sent you there. No matter who in there. No matter who in that building, no matter who you just met, they ain't got nothing on you. No matter how much money they make, they ain't got nothing on you. No matter what kind of accomplishments they done made, it don't matter, baby. They ain't got nothing on you. You gotta walk in that room. You got to walk inside 2022 and the rest of this year, baby, and the next year after that. You gotta walk in there like God sent me here, baby. This is my season. God sent me here, or else I wouldn't even be here, baby. God sent me here. I got my head high. I got my chin up, my chest out, and guess what, baby? I came to show you what I'm about, baby. God sent me here. Watermelon. Girl. See, I'm gonna tell you something. You gotta have ambition. You gotta have willpower. You gotta have self-belief and self-confidence in yourself at all times. You got to know, even though you ain't where you want to be in life, you got to see yourself becoming that when you dealing with people. Just imagine trying to go get some kind of business deal with Puff Daddy, or Diddy, or goddamn Dr. Dre, or one of these niggas in their music business, right? If you walk in that building and you look shabby and you don't look happy, they gonna handle you like that. But if you walk in that building like, I know you're Puff Daddy and I know you Dr. Dre and I respect what you're doing today, but let me tell you something, baby. I'm just one big move from being where you at.
Girl,
I ain't gonna treat you wrong and I ain't gonna let you treat me. Goddamn, you ain't gonna do me wrong either. But one thing about it, baby, I know my worth. I know my value, and I might not have it today, but one day I'm gonna have that. When you walk in there with that kind of self-confidence, even though you probably ain't got shit, you know what they gonna do? They gonna respect you.
girl,
They gonna respect your gangster, baby. They gonna look at you different. But when you walk in there, your head low, and you starstruck, and you look like you ain't had no food, you look like you broke, you look like you staying with your mama, you ain't got shit, and this all you need this one opportunity, they gonna, even if they feel like they can make $1 million with your ass, it don't even matter, because you know why? They don't really need the money like that. You need the money more than they need the money. They gonna handle you like that. But your self-confidence, your self-belief, your ambition, your willpower, your discipline, that's your jewelry, that's your Rolex, that's your money. When you show up and you ain't got none of the jewelry they wearing, you ain't got none of the money they got, but you walk in the room and just understand that you might got more power than me over the world, but I'm sent by God.
girl.
See, many called, few chosen. When God chose you, that's because when he called, you chose to pick up the call. Everybody called, but few chosen. And the chosen is the ones that pick up the call. And certain people ain't got that it factor. I'm talking about that it factor. When they walk in the room, they know how to move the room. It ain't about jewelry. It ain't about designer. It ain't about the car they driving. They understand and believe that I can move the room. I change. This room is dictated on how I feel. Cause I got a confidence. I gotta believe I could take off all this shit cause it's in me and not on me, baby. I got things that I don't even put, that I can't show to the human eye, and that's why they can't stand me, because they got everything that meet the requirements of the human eye, but I still outshine them. I still move the room when I walk in the room, baby. God sent me there. This This ain't about arrogance. It's all about self-confidence. See, I'm going to tell you something. You got to walk in these rooms. When you go in them rooms, you got to tell them people what you expect. You got to tell people what you expect, because if you don't, they going to give you what they think you deserve. If you don't walk in there and demand respect, they going to disrespect your ass. If you don't walk in there and demand a certain kind of check or a number you want, they gonna give you what they think you deserve. If you keep sitting on that job and you ain't getting no raise and they ain't promote you yet, baby, they gonna demote your ass, or they gonna keep you right there. You know why? Because you ain't teaching them how to treat you. Just like they trained you to work on that job, you gotta train people on how to treat you, baby. Tell them what you expect and don't accept nothing less, baby. Walk in that room and dominate the room, baby. Don't you accept nothing they handing you, baby. We'll earn everything we got. And guess what, baby? We ain't kissing no ass, and we ain't got them kissing up behind nobody. We gonna work for this shit, baby. Trust what I'm saying, because God sent me here, baby. Girl! I say God sent me here, baby. Even if you're not in the financial position of power that a person is in the current moment, that you walk up there and meet them, let me tell you something. Your confidence is your bank account. Your confidence is account. When you got, you know how many people lack confidence? So when you could walk in the room and got a glow on you with no jewelry on, or when you could walk in the room and when you open your mouth, people just listen and give your full undivided attention. When you could walk in the room and move the room and it ain't about the purse you got on your arm, baby. When you could walk in the room and move the room, it ain't about nothing that you wearing. It's about the cologne you got on. They know you got swag. They know you got the drip. When you walk in that room and move the room without the things that they using to move the room, they know that you ahead of your time. You arrived too soon, and they got to respect that, baby. Girl! So even if you not in a current position of power that they in, baby, you still got to maintain that self-confidence, that ambition, that willpower. And see, you got to keep in mind that you know things that they don't. You might don't have the money they got, but you rich in potential. You rich in wisdom. You know things. You know how to get the things quicker than they know how to get to it. You're rich in wisdom. And the God that you serve will empower you to dominate that field. You ain't gotta have the money they got, baby. Watermelon. When you walk in the room, you dominate the room, baby. When you walk in any field of business, you believe in yourself so much that you dominate in the field. It don't matter who on the field, baby. You could be playing against LeBron James. You could play against Tom Brady. You believe in your heart that you will throw more yards than Tom Brady. You believe that you will score more baskets than LeBron James. You believe that anybody guard you, they can't even guard you, baby. Because God sent you there. And that go to this. A lot of y'all men and women, y'all get so desperate. Y'all get so desperate, whereas instead of just waiting for the woman or the man that God sent you, you know what you do? You get desperate and going to settle and dealing with these raggedy men and raggedy women that wind up in relationships that you don't even supposed to be in. Here you is with this woman, you don't even like this woman. This is not your type. But you dealing with her just because she a woman with a twat. So now you settling. Or here it is, this man got all these goddamn muscle, but he broke. And you require that a man have security to deal with you. So you sitting there settling. And I'm going to tell you something, baby. What you got to do is stay single until you meet somebody that meets your standards. Stay single until they show you that they worthy and they meet your standards. If they don't meet your standards, you ain't got no business meeting them. You better hire and buy their ass, baby. You better buy you some AirPods and put them in when you be around them broke ass people, because they ain't bringing you nothing but pain, baby. Mess around with one of these broke ass niggas, and guess what, baby? You gonna spend the next 7 to 8 years of your life with a baby from a broke ass nigga that you met in the club, standing on the couch, holding a bottle, acting like he had money. Whole time the nigga with the money ain't holding the bottle, he holding the cup, and you thought the nigga with the bottle had the money. Man, let me tell you something, baby. You better get class over trash, baby. Tell them broke ass nigga to kiss your ass, baby. You're bigger than that, baby. A lot of you men, y'all messing with women that are bills. See, a bad broad is a bill, but a good woman is an investment. You don't want to build with these women. Y'all around here dealing with these hoes, these big booty hoes that ain't on shit, don't want shit, all they got is ass. That's all they show on the internet. They can't show you nothing else. Ass and titties. And all that shit paid for. Here it is, you a bare-faced ass nigga. You in rare form how your mama made you. This woman done got her ass done. And she can't fix her heart or her brain. Her heart is full of intention on taking from you. Her brain is dumb. And you sitting around here settling because she got an ass and some titties instead of waiting on what God got for you. That's your problem. You can't stay single until you meet somebody that meets your standard because you too hard up. Nigga put his mushroom tip in the middle of the earth if it had a hole in it. Stay single till you meet somebody that meets your standards and your requirements. Don't you settle for bull crap. Don't you let loneliness make you compromise your standards, baby. You sit around here lonely, complaining that you lonely, hoping that God send you somebody. Don't you let loneliness make you sacrifice and compromise your standards when you know God sending you something better than that, baby. Sit there and wait on God. You gonna know when she sent you from God. I'm gonna tell you when she God sent, she gonna come and tell you, I know you ain't got it together, but I know you got ambition. I know you going somewhere. A lot of you niggas, man, y'all sit there and want to jump on any woman line just because she fine, baby. Them women, they looks gonna last for 15 years. And by 15 years, she ain't gonna look like that. But security lasts forever. Dummy, you got the security.
Who raised you?
Make sure she brings something more to the table than sex. Become a sapiosexual. Somebody that's attracted and attracted to conversation over sexual features. Be attracted to her brain. Don't be no lame that just attached to that goddamn ass and them titties. Be attached to the brain, baby, because the brain, a woman with a good mind gonna raise your kids. A woman with a good body just good for one night. Make sure you understand what I'm saying, because see a lot of niggas out here making a good amount of money selling for bull crap. They don't even believe in themselves no more. They don't let loneliness make them compromise their values. And it's despicable to me, baby. Trust what I'm saying, baby. You got to stand on what you think you deserve. If they say you require too much, they just got too little to offer. When you know what you deserve, when God showed you what your worth is, when God showed you what you deserve, you better not settle or go back to some bullshit, baby. God sent you what you know, you know you require. God sent you a pure, clean image of what you gonna require to get to the next level. You gonna have to level up. And sometimes you outgrow people and outgrow certain circumstances that you grew up on. When you find out some new information, you supposed to level up and stay by yourself until people catch up to your level. Come and tell you something. When you require a lot, it's because you can provide for yourself what you require. A lot of people can't provide what they require. A lot of these women, they want a nigga that drive a Bentley, a Maybach Benz and all that, but they daddy drove a Ford truck. You gotta humble yourself like your mama. If you ain't driving in the Benz, how you gonna want him to have a Benz? If you ain't got no big house or no nice condo, how you gonna want your nigga to have a big house and a nice condo? Baby, you got to match his energy. You got to be his motivation. You got to come to the table with something other than ass and titties. Bring a plate, bring a chair, bring a knife and a spoon, baby. Or not, get your ass up out my high, baby. Come and tell you something. However you start, that's how you finish in relationships, baby. So if it took money to get that woman that you got, I want you to understand something. It's going to take money to keep that woman you got. And if you one of them women out here that started off giving this man income tax checks, and you right here paying this man to be with you, it's gonna take that to keep that nigga. Cause when you open up a can of worms, baby, that's how I keep going, baby. That's what keep the relationship flowing, baby. So how you start is how you finish. It's gonna take that to keep that nigga in the building, baby. You can't change what you started if that's how what you got you in that relationship. If what you got you in a relationship, I hate to tell you this, but you better not lose what you got because you lost your bitch. Great water, just strawberry watermelon. See, I'm gonna tell you something. You could change. You can grow personally. But the foundation of your relationship always gonna stand on what it's built on. Whatever you built your relationship on, whatever you built your integrity off of, whatever you raise your kids around, that's what they're gonna require. That's why when you get married and you go for a divorce, they give you alimony when you came out on the better half of the relationship financially wise. They give you alimony and child support because it'll drive a woman insane to go back to the projects if she came from a mansion. It'll drive a woman insane to eat ramen noodle soups when she came for 5-star dining every night. They can't do you like that. You gotta have that same living conditions that you had with that man, even though you ain't with that man no more. So before you get into situations, make sure if you want your relationship based on money, then you start off spending money. But if you want your relationship based on some other real shit, man, don't bring all that shit in off the rip like that. Make that woman or that man earn that shit. Don't start it off like that. Cause how you start is how you finish. And the moment you don't do what you used to do, you ain't got it no more. You done fell off, baby. You can grow and change personally. But the foundation of your relationship, it got to stand on what it was built on. That's the foundation. That's what carried the house. So whatever you start with people, that's why you can't never allow anybody to handle you however they want to handle you. Because I'm going to tell you something. Whatever you start, that's how they going to finish ending you. However they start, that's how they going to finish treating you. So I'm going to tell you something. You got to set boundaries. You got to set boundaries out the gate on what you will and will not accept. Whatever you ain't gonna accept from them up, you got to set them boundaries off the rip and let them know, here, buddy, you ain't finna be playing with me like that. Or look, man, I'm gonna be cool with this here, but I ain't finna let you stay out all night at my goddamn house. Or man, check this out. We got a curfew around this bitch. You got to be in the house at midnight if you stay with me. You got to set boundaries in your relationship. Because if you accept disrespect, that disrespect will grow. The disrespect will grow more and more, baby. And if you accept cheating gonna grow. You can forgive them. They could tell you they ain't gonna never do it no more. But a leper, even if a leper take a bath, they can't wash off their spots, baby. Even if a leper take a bath, it can't wash off his spots, baby. Even if a snake sheds skin, all they do is grow into a bigger snake, baby. Girl! So whatever you want to accept, whatever you won't put up with, set boundaries on out the gate and let them know, I ain't finna accept nobody cheating on me. If you cheat on me, you better have somewhere else to go because I'm done with your fucking ass. I don't care how much years we done been together, it's over. If you allow people and accept people to talk to you any kind of way, or they get out the way and get disrespect for you, let me tell you something. That word, fuck head nigga, be fuck nigga. All these words that they telling you, you gotta be careful with these words because that disrespect will grow into more and more disrespect. Now they all in public, got the world calling you F niggas and sorry assholes and all that. You gotta be careful with how you let people talk to you or how you let people handle you. It's just like a child. Once you let that child have his way on you, they'll go over and beyond them boundaries that you done set every single time because you let them get away with, oh, that's my child. Oh, that's my child. You got to set rules with your children. And if they don't obey the rules, they punish with separation from the things that they like to do. So just like you punish them goddamn kids, and just like you separate them kids from what they like to do with them tablets and them iPads and them AirPods and all that shit, After school, you got to do the same thing with people that you deal with. Set rules, set regulations, and put mandates on them. Like they put a mandate on that goddamn mask you had to put on and were breaking out your face. They ain't want to hear that shit about no goddamn Noxema or FEMA. They said put the mask on your face. They mandated, and they had boundaries up where you couldn't go in certain places without that mask on. You got to put the same boundaries on your life. Mandate how a motherfucker gonna treat you. If they don't treat you how you demand, then guess what? Find you another man or another woman. Some of y'all men like men. Find you another one. Come and tell you something right now, baby. Whatever you accept and what you allow will only grow. It's a seed you planted. So if you don't want to put up with that, don't accept that. Nip that shit in the bud, baby. Set rules, set regulations, and mandate them. And let them know out the gate what you will and will not accept off the rip. I'm not putting up with that. And only give one warning when somebody playing with you out here or dealing with you, or when you walk in the building at the job and all that. Give one warning. And that warning is considered based on the level of the mistake that they made, baby. So if they did something slight, like you seen them looking at another woman, I ain't say talking to another woman. If you seen her looking at a man who got more money than you, I ain't say talking to a man. Then that's a strike, baby. That's a warning shot. You only get one warning and one strike, and it's game over, baby. And they got to stand on, and you got to make them stand on whatever decision they made. Come and tell you something, baby. If they truly love you, they will never do nothing ever in life to hurt you, baby. Girl! If a man truly love you, he'll never do nothing in life to hurt you. If a woman truly love you, she'll never try to hurt you, especially if she see a future with you. See, I'm gonna tell you something, baby. What you gotta understand is this right here. Cheating, stealing, lying, disrespect, and disloyalty are all a choice. So when people do that to you, baby, if they choose to disregard your feelings and do whatever they want, baby, they need to be severe penalties on that, baby. Who raised you? They need to be severe penalties on that where it's implemented, and let them know I don't play no games, baby. You don't play no game. Don't play no game with these niggas. Girl! Don't play no game with these niggas. Girl! Don't play no game with these. You better not play with them, baby, because the time you play with a dog, he'll lick you in your mouth. So I'm going to tell you something right now, baby. Don't play no game with these niggas. As soon as the disrespect enters the chat, baby, find the nearest exit respectfully. Soon as they disrespect you, find the nearest exit respectfully. You ain't got to disrespect them back. You ain't got to cuss them out like that. You ain't got to tell them shit. They know what they did when they were playing with your ass. And I'm gonna tell you something, all that, you can cry booger snot, you can cry goddamn, you can cry me a river, you can do all that, baby. Let me tell you something, you would have kept doing the fuck shit if I want to court your fuck ass. So I got zero remorse for your bitch ass. Keep your ass up out my door. Share this video, hit that like button right now. Shout out to everybody, type 1111 right now if you're ready to get rid of that. Yeah. Tell you something. You gotta learn how to love yourself more than you love they disrespectful ass. If you put up with shit, you don't love yourself. If you sit there and let people talk to you any kind of way, you can't love yourself. If you sit there and put up with people that just want to talk to you any kind of way or do you any kind of way, you can never love yourself. Because if you love yourself enough, you put boundaries on that bullshit. If you love yourself enough, you know in your mind, the first nigga I find, first time that I find out this nigga playing with me, I'm done with this fuck nigga. It's over with. And he know that. He know that so much to a point where he's scared to even try to be slick. You got to love yourself, and he got to know you love yourself. That's why you got to be careful what you tell people about yourself. All your insecurities and stuff like that, you got to be careful about that, because people be listening just to apply the same shit that you just went through. You got to be careful with that, baby. You got to be careful, and you got to love yourself. Very important. You can't play no games with these niggas, man, because they ain't going to play with you, baby. See, I want you to understand something. You got to show everybody that you come in contact with that it is a privilege to be around somebody like me. It's a privilege to touch the hem of my garment. It's a privilege to be around a real nigga like me. You ain't never met nobody like me, and you ain't never gonna meet nobody like me. That's why your baby mama can't stand you right now, because she ain't never met nobody like your dog ass. That's why your ex-wife or your ex-husband wants you back. He can't find another one right now. Because it's a privilege to be around somebody just like me, baby, real as me. You ain't never gonna meet another one, and if you're lucky, if you ever find another one, baby, even to look at. I ain't say be around, just to look at on TV. You ain't gonna find another me, baby. You got to know your worth. You got to know your worth, and you can't never compromise your value for nobody, baby. I don't care how lonely you get. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care if they trying to kick you out your shit. Don't you ever compromise your value for nobody. Stand on what the you believe in, because God put it in you, because he know what it's going to take to get you to that next level where you trying to go to. As soon as they start coming at you with less than what you expect, I want you to return their ass back to where the hell they come from. As soon as they come at you with less than you expect, I want you to return. So if they started off taking you on dates, now that you done had 4 kids from a dog ass and they cut your food stamps off, he better take your ass on a date to McDonald's. I don't care what it is he used to do. He better continue doing that and show you he appreciates you. If y'all dates was Friday nights or Saturday night, whatever date y'all had planned, baby, y'all got to continue that, because that's what you started. The minute he changed his pattern, he messing with another bitch. I'm telling you right now. And then over your ass. Watermelon, if you came in a relationship and you used to get your hair done and look nice for him, you can't just start waking up and just doing your hair when you feel like. Keep that standard up, baby. You got to provide what you require. You require him to stay groomed, you got to stay groomed too. You provide for him, you require for him to get money, make sure you provide money too. This is 100 and 100. This ain't no 50-50. Relationships ain't 50-50, baby. I don't know where y'all get this happy wife, happy life. It's happy spouse, happy house. As long as your spouse happy, you gonna always be happy, baby. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button right now. Y'all make sure y'all share this video, baby. Put down in the comments where you from and where you at right now. Thank you so much for watching. We the Benders.